The CEO was only trying to help an employee's daughter, but accidentally pulled off the ring she wore around her neck. After seeing the ring, the CEO's expression changed drastically. He immediately asked the little girl where the ring came from. The girl replied, "Mommy said my handsome daddy was struck by lightning and only left this ring behind." The CEO's heart trembled. "This is the ring I left behind years ago." After hearing the girl's words, the CEO finally realized that the little girl he was so fond of was actually his biological daughter. 5 years ago, the CEO had been drugged and accidentally entered the room of a woman who had also been drugged. That night, they unknowingly spent a beautiful night together. 3 minutes after, filled with guilt, he took off the ring his grandfather gave him and placed it on the woman's hand as a form of compensation, vowing silently to take responsibility for her. But when the woman woke up the next day, the CEO was already gone. Holding the ring, she was in shock. Just then, her father and stepmother burst into the room. Her father beat her, accusing her of promiscuity and bringing shame to the family. The anger triggered a heart attack, and he died on the spot. The next day, the stepmother pretended to mourn, held a grand funeral, and claimed the woman had killed her father. She then drove her out of the house. The girl had no idea the entire situation was orchestrated by her stepmother, whose goal was to seize the family's wealth. As the stepmother and her daughter celebrated their success, the CEO arrived with dozens of bodyguards. "Sir, are you also here for a condolence visit? A lowly family like the Su family isn't worthy of having our company's CEO personally visit." The CEO said, "Last night, I was drugged and ended up in your daughter's room. I will take responsibility." In order to climb her way into a wealthy family, the scheming stepmother told the CEO that her daughter was the only daughter of the Su family, tricking him into believing her daughter was the woman from that night and successfully making her his fiancée. 6 years passed. The woman gave birth to a daughter on her own. Since she never found the child's biological father, she told the girl he had died in an accident. Little did she know, her daughter had inherited the CEO's brilliance and even developed the ability to read people's thoughts. To raise her daughter well, the woman applied for a job, coincidentally at the CEO's company. When the CEO saw the woman and her daughter at the interview, he was struck by how extraordinary she seemed and hired her as his assistant. She often brought the girl to work. One day, while her mom wasn't paying attention, the little girl wandered into the CEO's office, saw candy on the desk, and was about to eat it when she heard someone coming. She quickly hid under the table. The CEO, who usually didn't like kids, found himself drawn to the smart and cheeky little girl. He began spending more time with her